Alright, so boom, rappers getting washed by singers, part 3. Just like the previous 2 times, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys songs where a rapper had a singing performance on the track by another artist. And for me, the reason I mostly enjoy the track is because of the singing by that other person. I'm not inherently saying that the rapper on the track did a bad job, so don't take this as me saying the rapper sucked unless I explicitly say that. But if it wasn't for the singer on the track, honestly, I would probably not listen to any of these songs. Check out part 1 and part 2. They'll be linked in the description and the pinned comment, but let's get it. Here we have Trey Songz collaborating with a German rapper. This gentleman, Raptile, is an artist born in Germany that moved to Florida. And he has collab songs with the likes of X to the Z Exhibit, and he has a song on the NBA Live 2007 soundtrack. I was about to say, I don't remember the song being on this game, but that would mean nothing coming from me because I don't remember this soundtrack whatsoever anyway. But Raptile hopped in lead called Never Ever that was on that game. Y'all never ever rock like me. Now this song Missing You was from Raptile's Hero Music album that came out in 2006. So looking at Trey Songz back in 2006, man, this was when he was Mr. Steal Your Girl instead of Mr. Grope Your Girl that he turned into later. Actually, I don't know. He was probably doing that stuff back then too. Besides the point, I've heard many early Trey Songz songs, including one of his more cringy performances, which is I'm a junior boy, I'm a junior boy, let him know. I'm a junior boy, I'm a junior boy. I'm a junior boy, I'm a junior boy. I'm a junior. I'm not saying that Trey Songz isn't a tough guy or that he doesn't have goons, but I can't lie. When you see him trying to look tough, it makes it very unbelievable. But the song Missing Your Kisses will hit home perfectly for you if you've ever been in a long distance relationship. The entire thing is Raptile talking about how hurt he is every time he has to leave his girl and go back home after spending some time with her. Telling his woman that as much as he wish he could spend all of his time with her, he gotta get back to the grind and make his money. Now that you're thousands of miles away, it hurts me all the time that I can't wake up next to you. And Trey Songz on the hook sings this sentiment even further. I miss you so much, I want to be able to kiss you and hold you, but you're too far away. I'm reaching out my heart to you, girl, it's just so hard. I'm wishing I could hold you, but my arms ain't that long. Trey even let out the high-pitched voice at one point. There was this one moment where he was ad-libbing I miss, and dude sounded like he was about to cry while he was singing it. Hey, my nigga Trey was killing it though. But my arms ain't that long, girl. Missing Your Kisses is a really good song, but I don't listen to German artists, so if it wasn't for Junior Boy doing so nice, I would tell you to keep it. That's okay, hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today. I've actually been thinking for the past 5 years now on making a video of my favorite motivational rap songs. That's one of my favorite subjects in rap, is people talking about how hard they had to work, how far they've come, and telling people not to give up on following their dreams. Unfortunately, we live in a world where that's super oversaturated, and some artists like Roddy Ricch and Polo G, that's all they talk about. But other times, hearing a song about this subject feels so great. Now, Hope was featured on Twista's Kamikaze album, and there's a huge issue that I want to address with this, but I'll say that in a moment. Now, like most people out there, I found this song thanks to the movie Coach Carter. Bitch ass, get it,
Teachers ain't supposed to roast students. I ain't no teacher. Bruno Mars looking at nigga.
Considering all of the things that the characters went through in that film, this was the perfect track to be on that soundtrack and to end the movie on. Other than the motivational lyrics about preaching faith, wishing everyone good health, and not wanting others to die, wanting everyone to have a chance to make it in what they desire to do, in addition to all of that, Faith Evans went crazy when singing this chorus. For the people who watch me for real, I done already told y'all who my big 3 female celebrity crushes are. Faith Evans, Ashanti, and Oprah. I might have to take Oprah off that list though. I heard she don't be paying for it and buying stuff for niggas as much as I thought she was, so she gotta go. I guess my runner-up, the person that was 4th on that list that's now moved up to number 3, would be Ari Lennox. But my baby Faith brought that heavy gospel, praise the Lord feel to this song. She sings very powerful about how going through life is not easy to do at all, and everybody deals with hardships. But if you have hope and faith, no pun intended, everything will work out for you. Faith even included the track on her The First Lady album, so this song was like on 3 different projects. And this is where the issue that I wanted to address comes in. So y'all know how I just said that the song was on the Coach Carter soundtrack, was on Faith Evans' The First Lady album, and it was on Twista's Kamikaze album? Turns out the version of the song that's on the Kamikaze album does not have Faith Evans on it. This version with Faith is a remake version of the track. The original version that came out first on Twista's project actually features Cee-Lo Green. The lyrics on the song are not different at all. All of Twista's verses are the same, and even the chorus is the same. But Cee-Lo is here singing it way differently than how Faith did. The problem with Cee-Lo's version is that he isn't singing nearly as powerful. The best thing about Faith is that she has a choir spin on hers, and her powerful vocals adds to the triumphant feel of overcoming troubles. Cee-Lo, on the other hand, is singing in a very soft and low tone voice when he does it. No sense of power or urgency at all. He sings like he's just reading off of a lyrics page. Anybody that thinks the Cee-Lo version is better than the Faith version, I am not even close to being on y'all's side. Cee-Lo's singing was alright, but he was not fucking with Faith on this. Faith came in on here like, though I'm hopeful, yes I am. She gave us that Sunday church vibe to it. And this dude, Cee-Lo, though I'm hopeful, yes I am, hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away. Man, get out of here.
Hey, this is your girl Courtney Noel, the First Lady of Taylor Gang, and you're checking out ThisIs50.com.
Courtney Noel, the First Lady of Taylor Gang Entertainment. A title that I admittedly didn't know was even worth bragging about. But Courtney has been through the mud with Wiz. She appeared way back in his 2008 mixtape Star Power on the track Bankroll, and since then she's collabed multiple times with him. In 2014, they collabed on a song from her Love on the Run mixtape titled You Got Me. In 2016, they collabed on a song called City View from Wiz's compilation album titled Khalifa. But before those latter 2 things, a song that they have together that washes all 3 of these other tracks was Got Everything from Wiz's 2012 album, Only Nigga in First Class. In regards to Courtney branding herself the First Lady of Taylor Gang, there was actually another lady in the group that was affiliated with the gang during the early stages too, named Lola Monroe. Lola Monroe left Taylor Gang a long time ago, but Lola has a feature on this Only Nigga in First Class album as well. She has the 3rd verse of a song called Initiation, and I cannot stand this song because of the repetitive hook. For those of y'all who even slightly remember this album, this is the song where Wiz just lazily says, "This is for them Taylors, this is for them Taylors, this is for them Taylors, this is for them Taylors," 16 times and calls it a hook. This is for them Taylors, this is for them Taylors, this is for them Taylors, this is for them. I'm not going to put Initiation in a worst repetitive rap songs video, but it would have been had I not mentioned it here. But Got Everything completely washes Initiation too. This song is Wiz rapping about how much he wants to take care of his woman because of how good she is to him. She puts up with his attitude, she's always there for him whenever he needs something, she holds him down. Even when he's out on the road, he always has a loving woman to come back to. Courtney sings from the POV of the girlfriend saying, "Yeah, I got you. Anything you want, everything you need, you don't have to look anywhere else for it. You know I'ma have it for you." Courtney is treating him like I would have wanted Oprah to treat me, back when Oprah was one of my options. But hey, this bridge by Courtney is lovely, dog. She already killed the hook. Whenever you want, boy, I got it. Got everything you need, ain't no doubt about it. But I love this bridge just as much. You don't even have to call me, just say my name. I'll be right there waiting for you. Hey! But shout out to the First Lady of Taylor Gang, because if it wasn't for her, Got Everything would not be one of my favorite songs by him. This is unironically one of the best love songs in rap. Chingy brought us a hit with Pulling Me Back, Me Back. We all remember this one. This track features Tyrese Gibson and was the lead single to Chingy's third album, Hood Star, that came out in September of 06. And man, 2006 era Tyrese was on some other shit. Did y'all know that this nigga has a double album where he's rapping on the second half of the project? So in 2006, right, this fool dropped an album called Alter Ego, which is a 20-song album where the first 10 songs he's singing as Tyrese and the second half he's rapping as Black Ty. And I'm not gonna lie, this was the corniest R&B artist trying to rap music I've ever heard, bruh. What the hell is this?
I need to change my middle name to one line, cause I got so many one-liners.
Again, I ask, what the hell is this?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the nicest nigga of them all? It's Black Ty.
So yeah, in 2006, this man was tripping. And because he wanted this to stick so bad, for the rest of this entry, I'm gonna call him Black Ty. Another really quick thing about this Alter Ego album, there were 5 singles released for the album, right? All 5 of the tracks that were selected as singles are on the R&B side. None of them from the rap side. So this man knew not to try that Black Ty hooliganism on the radio. One time where Black Ty wasn't tripping is when he did this Pulling Me Back feature. Ever since I was a kid, I was 10 years old when this record came out. And ever since 10-year-old me heard this, I have never cared about Chingy's performance on this song. It's a good song overall about the difficulties of maintaining a relationship. And yes, we have another love song in this video. That's pretty much most of the time when rappers and singers collab. But Chingy mentions multiple things like, me and my girl would be in the club together popping bottles, but then she'll get jealous because other girls would want to talk to me. When I come home from being out on the road, she wouldn't have any food ready. It would just be instant arguing as soon as I walk in. It got so bad to where he's asking his homeboys, like, bro, should I even go back to this girl? Cause it's always an issue with her. You would think that if your spouse was constantly getting on your nerves about something, that it would be a no-brainer to leave them, right? Well, that's where Black Ty comes in. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life.
Every time I try to go, something keeps telling me that everything gon' be.
Every time Chingy thinks about leaving this girl, he just goes, man, I can't do it. I'm feeling this girl way too much to let her go like that. This has always been hands down one of Chingy's best songs, but Roman Pierce, Black Ty is who the people come for. Y'all can say I'm hating, but even though the production by Jermaine Dupri is good too, if Tyrese One-Line Gibson didn't make this hook sound so smooth, people would not care about this song. Yes, indeed, we have a double Kehlani entry. For those of you that recently seen my listening to Post Malone for the first time video, when I mentioned the song Feel from Stoney, I said that the only reason I knew that track was because it featured Kehlani and I'm a fan of them, and I was not playing. After I made that video, I immediately thought of 2 other songs that have Kehlani on there that be making me go, man, if Kehlani wasn't on this joint, you could keep both. And both songs are from people who were SXL freshman classmates in the same year. Kyle and Amine. Starting with Amine, I don't listen to Amine, period. Since I've heard who he was 8 years ago when Caroline came out, I ain't cared about this man. Now, Heebie Jeebies is a bonus track on Amine's very first album, Good For You. And side note, I honestly don't see why this album cover is never brought up as one of the worst album covers in rap history. I honestly don't see why seeing a dude on the toilet taking a shit is a fascinating thing to look at for y'all. But because I have never listened to this album, Heebie Jeebies is the only song I recognize for one reason and one reason only. It was featured on the soundtrack to NBA Live 18. This is actually crazy that this is coming full circle because I mentioned the NBA Live franchise in the first entry with Reptile. The Live 18 soundtrack is one that I do recognize though. I recognize it for being straight up buns. Y'all know those type of games that let you edit the soundtrack so you can turn off the songs you don't want to play? Yeah, I've literally edited my Live 18 playlist so that it's down to 2 songs. The only songs on this game that I play are How Does It Feel by Kamaya
I've been broke all my life. Now wonder, how does it feel to be rich?
and Heebie Jeebies. Let me go ahead and show y'all this because y'all think this is a game. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. Hold on. And no, I did not edit this playlist before I started this video. Like, this playlist has looked like this for years. Heebie Jeebies by Mine and How Does It Feel by Kamaya are the only songs on this whole game that I have highlighted, bro. I do not fuck with no other song on here. Like, who am I supposed to listen to? Ayo and Teo? Joey Trash Ass? Cap G, bro? Like, get out of here, nigga, please. There's actually a line in this song where Mine says, I don't really play no games unless it's with my friends and we playing 2K. But on NBA Live 18, they edit out the word 2K, so it's just empty at the end of the sentence.
I don't really play no games unless it's with my friends and we play.
Heebie Jeebies is a simple love song about just having butterflies and being, scared and anxious to talk to somebody that you have a huge crush on. But if Kehlani wasn't on this track sounding so treatable, this song would be off the soundtrack too, and I would just have to hear Kamaya over and over. But enough of that song. Let's move on to another 2017 SXL freshman, Kyle. What has this man been up to in the past 7 years? Don't answer that question. I don't really want to know. But what I do know is Kehlani smoked the speech impediment out of this man on the track Just a Picture. This song was actually not on any projects, and it was a standalone song that Kyle and Kehlani put out in early 2015. They would collab again 3 years later in early 2018 on their song Playing With Me, which Kyle put on his first album, Light of Mine. And Playing With Me still to this day is Kyle's second most popular song ever, behind I Spy. Just a Picture is both artists complaining to their significant others, for a good reason though, but they're expressing their concern about how their partner spends way too much time on social media and they feel like they don't get enough attention. Because every time they go out and spend time together, their partner is constantly on their phone. The song has a deeper message in regards to how the reason some people may be on their phone all the time is because the internet is the only place where they get attention and validation. But at the end of the day, the internet is a bunch of people that don't know you. Growing and building connections with the people you actually live around and are close to you, and building love with a true partner is much more important than what a Twitter or Instagram can ever give you. So the meaning is great and Kehlani's performance is great, but Kyle, you can get the hell on. If this was a solo Kehlani song, I would love it so much more because I skipped to their parts anyway. The upbeat dance vibe to this track is immaculate. Like, I am not lying to y'all. When I listen to Just a Picture, it is impossible for me to sit still to this song. This song is my jam, bro. I love Kehlani on both of these. I really wish someone would make a solo version of these tracks and just completely remove all of Amine's and Kyle's vocals. I will play those versions every single time.
Outro.